Monica, wala pa si Monica. Call another one.
Daniel Magat po, sir.
Danielle, please.
Babasahin po yung 9, sir.
Yes, gusto mo, sagutin mo na rin eh. Para
Okay.
sagutin ka na ni Liza.
Ay, sir.
Ay, sir.
Number 9, Cooper Company provided the following data pertaining to the cash transactions in the bank account for August of the 2022. Cash balance per book, 1 million,
Sorry. Go ahead.
1,830,000. Cash balance per bank statement is 3,300,000. Bank service charge, 5,000. Debit memo for printed checks, 17,000. Check number 1,113 issued to a supplier entering the accounting record as 190,000 but deducted in the bank statement at an erroneous amount of 90,000. Stolen check without an authorized signature deducted from Cooper's account by the bank error. 82,000. Customer's check returned due to insufficient balance and is not reported. 80,000. Proceeds from a customer's promissory note principal amount of 890,000 collected by the bank but not taken up in the books record with interest. 900,000. Outstanding checks, 680,000. Deposit in August not recorded by bank until September 1, 2022, so 700,000. Lastly, proceeds from a bank loan on August 30, 2022, not recorded in the accounting period net of interest, 674,000.
Okay. So magkano po yung adjusted balance? Anybody? Wala, kumain lang. Okay, check natin.
Sir, hindi niyo po kasi nabigay po lahat ng information po. Yung nasa ilalim po, hindi po nabigay.
Okay. Akala ko isinend na sa inyo ng kabanatuan. Liza, mamaya wag kang aalis ha. Pag-uusap
bakit
tayo.
po?
Pag-uusap tayo. Bibigay ko sa iyo mga materials para ano. Ha?
Sige po, sir.
Tapos isesend mo doon sa kabanatuan and the other one, ha? Bibigay ko na sa iyo lahat para ano, para siguradong meron kayo.
Opo, sir. Thank you po.
Sige, welcome. Okay, so, tano, balance per book. Again, sa book, asset po yan, kaya yung balance nasa debit. 1,830. Balance per bank, 3,300. So, nakita nyo, hindi balance kaya po ginagawa natin ng reconciliation. Ano? Okay? So, bank service charge. The origin is the bank. Kung origin is the bank, reconciling ni book. Kung anong ginawa kay bank, gagawin din natin. The bank service charge was deducted by the bank, not recognized by the book. So, hindi magtatali. Para magtali, ibawas din natin kay book. So, kung anong ginawa sa origin, gagawin mo rin doon sa kabilang party to reconcile. 5,000. Debit memo. So, this one originates from the bank. That was debited. And a debit memo was issued for printing checks. Another charges. Nagpagawa tayo ng cheque sa bangko. And we are charged 17,000. The bank debited or deducted that to our account. Pero sa atin, wala. So, hindi magtatali. Para magtali, ibawas din natin yung debit memo for printing checks in the amount of 17,000. Check number 113 issued to supplier entered in the accounting record as 190 but deducted by the bank at an erroneous amount. So may error si bangko. Ang ibinawas niya 90. Dapat 190. Kung sinong may error, correct the records of that party. Nagbawas siya ng 90, dapat 190. Bawas pa ulit tayo ng 100 para maging 190. Ano na? Stolen check without signature or authorized signature deducted by the bank in error. So yung nananakaw na cheque, iningkas ni bangko. Hindi naman authorized yung signatory. Okay? So pagkakamali ni bangko, when the check was presented to the bank, it was deducted by the bank to our account. Balik mo yung pera ko. Mali yan. Hindi mo dapat iningkas as there is no authorized signature. Okay? So we add back the error by the bank of 82. So again, pagka-error, kung sinong nagkamali, we simply correct the record of that party. Customer's check returned due to insufficient balance, 80,000. Origin is the bank. The NSF check was deducted by the bank, not recognized by the book. So to reconcile, we also deduct the NSF check to the book. And that is for 80,000. Okay. Proceeds from a customer's note of 890 collected but not taken up in the book with interest. Total collection is 900. Collection happens on the bank side. So origin is the bank. When the collection happened, it was added by the bank to our account. We don't have idea about that, so hindi magtatali. Para po magtali o mag-reconcile, we will also add that to the book. Total collection by the bank inclusive of interest is 900,000. Okay? Outstanding checks. Checks originates from the book. That was deducted by the book but not presented to the bank yet. So hindi magtatali. Para magtali o mag-reconcile, we also deduct the outstanding check to your bank. So outstanding checks amounts to 680. Deposit in August, not recorded until September 1. Sabi nga natin, collection for the day, deposited the following day. So August 31st collection, ide-deposit bukas. Bukas is already September. Right? Yun po yung undeposited collection. So, once collected, yung pong deposit was recognized by the book already, but not recognized by the bank. To reconcile, we also add the undeposited collection or deposit in transit to the bank in the amount of 700,000. Okay? Proceeds of bank loan not recorded in the accounting record. Nung mag-loan tayo, na-approve, dinagdag ng bangko yung pera sa ating account. But not recognized by the book yet. So, hindi magtatali. Para magtali, we will also add the loans granted by the bank. Net of interest, that is 674. Ayan pa. No? So, minus 102. Adjusted balance was be 3302. Sa bangko, 34082 minus, ano ba yan? Sumobra ba ako ng 0 dito? Okay lang ba yan? Ano ba yung balance per bank?
Sir, sobra po ata siya ng 3.
Ito.
Opo. 3,300,000 lang.
Ayan. Ayan po. So, anong nakita nyo? Kung sino ang origin, anong ginawa ni origin, gawin mo rin sa kabila to reconcile. Kung may error, kung sinong may error, correct the record of that party. So that is bank reconciliation. To bring into agreement the records by the depositor and that of the bank. Okay? So yan po. Normally, ginagawa po natin ito para makita natin yung mga dinakaw ng custodian. Ito kasi pinaka-delikado, yung undeposited collection. So, minsan po may lalaki yung custodian. Halimbawa, si Liza yung custodian. May date sila ng papa. Merong deposit in transit na 1 million, dineposito niya lang 900,000. Ginamit niya muna yung 100,000. So kapag ka po ginawa niyo ng tama yung record at hindi po nagbabalanse, meron pong ninakaw yung custodian. Okay? So yun po ang rason kung bakit meron tayong bank record. Para makita natin yung mga amount taken by the custodian. Okay? So, eto po, yung susunod. Makikitry nga po nung number 10. Ang tanong dito, magkano yung shortage? So, anong gagawin? Gawin nyo yung reconciliation ng dalawa. Kapag ka hindi nagbalanse, doing the right reconciliation, ibig sabihin, merong kinuha yung custodian. Normally dyan, makikita mo, malaki yung record ng book. Pero yung pumasok na pera sa bangko, kulang. Kaya hindi sila nagtutugma. Okay? Sige nga, pakitry nyo muna and let me know how much is the cash shortage. How much? Anybody?
6,000 po.
6,000 daw. Check natin. Talagang doon si Liza eh. Gusto na talaga mag-asawa nito. Ang galing-galing niya eh. Check natin ha. So,
Sir, si
cash
Monica
balance.
po.
Ha?
Monica Mangoba po.
Si Monica. Oo, Monica. Tingin ko pwede ka na rin mag-asawa, Monica. Magaling ka na. Balance per book as of March 1st is this. 115,963 and 70 cents. Receipts for the month of March. So, sa receipts natin, yung debit cash, 246,475. Disbursement for the month of March, 334. Disbursement is reduction to cash, yung credit cash when you're paying, right? 709 and 10 cents. Ayan po. This is the balance per book as of March 31st. The balance on the bank side is 15,341 and 40 cents. Ayan po, hindi sila balanse. Now, among the reconciling items is deposit in transit. Origin is the book, added by the book, so we also add to the bank to reconcile. 1,000. Outstanding checks. Checks originates from the book. Deducted by the book to reconcile, we also deduct to the bank the 703 and 80 cents. Oops. Bank charges. Bank charges originates from the book, from the bank, deducted by the bank. To reconcile, we also deduct to the book. The 92. Ayan. So, sabi ni Monica, Sir, kulang. Ang naka-record sa book, 27. Ang pumasok sa bangko, ito lang. So, short siya ng 6,000. Tama ba si Monica? Yan. Tatlo na CPA ko, ha? So, ayan po. Yun po ang rason kung bakit meron tayong bank record. Para makita natin ito, yung shortage. So, hindi po porke hindi nagbabalanse, mali yung ginawa nyo. Pag hindi nagbalanse at tama naman ang lahat ng reconciling items nyo, ibig sabihin, merong shortage. Ginamit ni custodian yung pera. Okay? Now, kung gagawa tayo ng adjusting journal entry, what is your adjustment? Yung pong reconciling item. Anong nakita nyong visible reconciling charges? Ibinawas. Binawas sa kas. And the debit bank charges or miscellaneous general expense and credit cash in bank. So the amount is 92. Okay? So, bawas natin dito kay book o the credit cash in bank. You debit receivable from custodian. Kung yung custodian sumama na sa lalaki niya, this will be charged to losses. Okay? Debit receivable or loss and credit cash in bank. Okay? Normally kasi kapag ka po nagnakaw at nabisto, hindi na bumabalik sa hiya. Okay? So kung ganun po, you have to debit loss para po dun sa kinuha ng ating custodian. Right? And that amounts to 6,000. Kung bakit merong bank record to determine if there is an amount stolen by the custodian. Okay? Sige, tuloy tayo. Number 11. Pabasa mo nga, Liza.
Kay Amilex Atienza po.
Yes, please.
Knight's company received the bank statement for the month of March. However, the closing balance of the account was unreadable. Attempts to contact the bank after hours did not secure the desired information. February 28 book balance, 2,669,000. Note collected by bank, 800,000. Interest earned on note, 87,000. NSF check of customer, 170,000. Bank service charge, 10,000. Other bank service charge, 7,000. Outstanding checks, 370,000. Deposit of February 28 placed in Knight Depository, 105,000. Check issued by Pirates Company, charged to Knights, 80,000. What is the cash balance per bank statement?
Okay. So ito po, ang tinatanong po dito, unadjusted bank balance. Natatandaan niyo yung reconciliation nyo, merong corrected balance or adjusted balance. Yun ang ginagamit natin for presentation in the statement of financial position. Merong bank to book or book to bank. Pagka po book to bank, you are after the unadjusted bank balance. Pagka naman bank to book, you are after the unadjusted book balance. Bakit ba ginagawa yon? Simply to reconstruct the unadjusted balance. Normally, makikita nyo po dyan book to bank. Yung book kasi meron tayong control. We have records of the ledger so we know our balance. Kaya bihira-bihira po natin gamitin yung bank to book. Pero yung book to bank, meron nga tayong natanggap na bank statement, hindi naman mabasa. Super labo. So ang ginawa natin, we reconstruct using book to bank. Okay? So again, with this one, you are after the unadjusted balance. the simple rule is simply follow the bank as you are after the unadjusted balance. Lahat ng ginawa ng bangko, sundan mo lang. Okay? Pagka book to bank, magsisimula ka sa book to determine the unadjusted bank balance. Follow the bank. Lahat ng ginawa ng bangko, including error, sundan mo. Gawin mo rin because you're after the unadjusted balance. Okay? So ito, meron tayong balance per book. We start with this. Tapos lahat ng ginawa ng bangko, sundan natin. Notes collected by the bank. Transaction happens on the bank side. This was added. To follow the bank, we also add the collection to the book of 800. Interest collected on the note. Again, the origin is the bank. Collection happens on the bank side, added by the bank. We also add to follow the bank. NSF check of customer. The origin is the bank. This was deducted by the bank. Follow the bank, you also deduct the NSF check of 170. Bank charges also originates from the bank. That was deducted by the bank, so we also deduct to the book to reconcile. 7,000, 10,000. Other bank charges, again, the origin is the bank. Deducted, we follow the bank to get the unadjusted balance, 7,000. Outstanding checks. Checks originates from the book. That was deducted by the book but not recognized by the bank. Binawas ni book, kay bangko wala. Ibalik natin. We're just following the bank to get the unadjusted balance. Okay? So we add back the outstanding check of, yes, 370. Deposit of February 28 placed in night depository. Ano po yung night depository? So, dito po sa atin, parang wala niyan. Sa abroad po, sa ibang bansa, meron yan. Kung nakikita niyo po yung drive-thru ni McDonald's o kaya ni Jollibee, diba, magdadrive lang kayo sa driveway nila, tapos so order kayo, makukuha niyo doon. Yung night depository, ganun din po yung concept nun. Magdadrive-thru ka lang, without going out of your car, pwede mo na pong ipasok dun sa slot yung deposit mo. Na following morning, it will be received by the bank manager. So, kasi po, napakadelikado na meron tayong hawak na pera sa ating opisina. Kaya po, dinesign si night depository. Meron pang ang bangko ngayon di ba? Para wala kang hawak na pera at hindi ka ma-hold up dyan, yung koleksyon, dumadating na yung armor car sa opisina, kinukolekta. Siya na po ang naglalagay sa bangko. Okay? So maraming measure po ngayon to avoid stolen cash. So isa na po itong night depository nito. Ano ba yung night depository? Kung makikita mo po, this is collection at the end of the month. Sa halip na i-deposit ng March 1, dineposit na ng gabi. Pero naman kasing night depository. So this is undeposited collection or deposit in transits, which will be seen by the bank manager by March 1st. Okay? So, this was added by the book but not received by the bank yet as of February 28. The bank manager will only receive that March 1st. So, dinagdag po ni book but not added by the bank yet. Tanggalin natin because we are after the unadjusted bank balance. So, that's 105. Checks issued by pirates charged to Knights Company. Oo, parang may error si bangko. Ibinawas po yung cheque ng ibang kumpanya sa atin. Okay? Anong sabi natin? Follow the bank including the error because you want the unadjusted balance. Ibawas din natin yung error ni bangko. The error is for 80,000. Okay? So in that case, the unadjusted bank balance must be 372. Sorry. 3926 minus 372. The unadjusted balance per bank is 3554. Okay. So, sa actual po, baliwala ito. Ang kailangan natin kasing i-present yung adjusted. So, once you have the unadjusted balance, pwede na natin gawin yung adjusted balance method. The unadjusted balance based on our computation is 3554. Okay? Whereas, on the book side, unadjusted balance is this. 2669. Ayan. So, dito po, ginagawa na natin yung adjusted balance. Ano? Collection by the bank. Origin is the bank, added by the bank. So, we also add to the book to reconcile. 800. Interest collected by the bank. Origin is the bank. Added by the bank, we also add to the book to reconcile. 87. NSF, customer's note. Origin is the bank. Deducted by the bank. To reconcile, we also deduct to the book the NSF check of 170. Bank charges originates from the bank. Deducted by the bank, we deduct to the book to reconcile. 10,000. Other bank charges deducted by the bank. So we also deduct to the book to reconcile. Outstanding checks, origin is the book, deducted by the book. To reconcile, we also deduct that to the bank. The outstanding checks amounts to 370. Deposit in transit, origin is the book, added by the book. To reconcile, we also add that to the bank. So outstanding deposit in transit is 105. Check issued by pirates, deducted by the bank to our account. Ibinawas niya in error. Kung sinong may mali, correct the record of that party. Nagbawas ng 1, ibalik mo yung 1 to reconcile. Okay? So we add back the error of 80 that was deducted by the bank to us. The adjusted balance must be 3739 minus 370. Ayan. Adjusted balance is 3369. On the book side, 3556 minus 187. Adjusted balance is 3369. Okay? So, yun po. Kaya meron tayong book to bank para malaman natin kung magkano po yung unadjusted bank balance. Okay? Para magawa natin yung corrected balance that will be presented in our balance sheet. Okay? Naintindihan niyo po ba? Pagka book to bank, just follow the bank including the error. Kung anong ginawa ni bangko, sundan mo lang kasi ang hinahanap natin is the unadjusted bank balance. Once determined,
Recording stopped.
compute for the corrected balance.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so ganun lang po ang gagawin natin. Hello. Okay, so ito po, medyo review na po ito, no? Number 12 and 13. Sige nga po, can you please compute for the cash and cash equivalent for number 12?
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
So, magkano po yung ating cash and cash equivalent?
6,885,000 po.
Letter B daw. Check po natin. Cash on hand is part of cash and cash equivalent, petty cash fund as well. Metrobank current account is also cash in bank, no? So, part of cash. DBP current account, part din ng ating cash. BDO overdraft, walang other BDO account, this is current liability. BSP Treasury, 150 days, 5 months ito, dapat 3 months lang. So, hindi po nag-qualify. Short-term investment. PPI dime deposit, 60 days, nag-qualify po siya para dun sa ating no? Kaya lang, may notation tayo dyan mamaya. Bond sinking fund. So, depende. Kung ang due date ng bonds ay next year, FS is this, the due date is next year, so ibig po sabihin, current liability yung bonds. Pag current liability, available na po siya in payment of current liability. So this now becomes part of your cash account. Okay? So yung cash on hand, 1 million, kaya lang meron tayong notation. That includes petty cash vouchers. Vouchers are expenses paid out of petty cash. Tanggalin mo yan. That is not part of petty cash anymore. Expense na po yan. Employee check for 5,000, date na January 31st. Bakit na employee check? Nangutang yung empleyado, nag-issue ng post-dated check. That is advances to employees. That is not cash as you cannot encash the check. It's post-dated. So, tanggalin natin doon sa cash account yan. So, yung cash account natin, that is 1 million. Bawas natin yung magkano yung ibabawas natin? The vouchers for 10,000 as these are expenses. Tapos yung advances of 5,000. Also deduct that. Okay? So, magkano po siya? Yung cash balance natin on hand must be magkano to? 985 ba to? Tama ba? Petty cash, 50. Petty cash included unreplenished vouchers for 10,000. The vouchers are expenses. Dali, ano ba to? Sorry. Mali na ata yung binabasa ko kanina. Cash on hand includes post-dated check and postal money order. So, yung post-dated check cannot be encashed. This will not qualify as cash. So, bali dito po, tanggalin natin yung 150 post-dated check. Postal money order, that is as good as cash. So, okay lang po yan. Hindi natin ibabawas. Ano? So, yung cash on land natin must only be 850. Okay? Yung petty cash naman natin, 50,000. Kaya lang merong unreplenished vouchers paid out of petty cash fund. So this one must now be recognized as expense and this one as advances. Tanggalin natin sa petty cash na ibawas na po yan doon. So yung expenses is 10,000 while advances is 5. Yeah. So petty cash must now have 35 ba yan? 35,000. Okay. Metrobank current account, wala naman po tayong notation doon. Ano? So as is, 2 million. DBP, current account. Again, wala pong DBP din sa ating notes. So as is, 1,500,000. BDO, overdraft current liability. Treasury bills, this one is short-term investment. Ito po, 2 months. Dapat 3 months before maturity. So pasok po to sa cash equivalent. Ano? So this one, 2,000. Nasa dyan? Penetration pala tayo. The BPI is set aside for the acquisition of land. So anong sabi natin? Dapat available yan for operation or in payment of current liability. Hindi po siya available. So kung hindi available, anong ating kategory yan? Kung ano ang pinaglalaanan, ganun din ang kategory niyan. This is intended to acquire land which is non-current asset. So the fund should also be recognized as non-current asset. Okay? So hindi po natin isasama sa ating cash and cash equivalent. Bakit? Hindi siya available. Okay? Bond sinking fund. Pondo. Available to handle payment of bonds. Since the bonds payable will mature next year, that is a current liability. So the fund is now intended to handle payment of current liability. Therefore, this one becomes part of your cash. 2,000, 2,500,000. Yan. So, tama yung ating sagot. Ano? Very good, very good. Okay, 13. Sige nga po. Pakitry po yung 13. Looking for shortage and the cash balance to be reported or petty cash to be reported in the balance sheet. So, magkano po yung ating shortage? Anybody? For question 1 and 2? Babasa yung damit ko. Yes.
Daddy, pag-sobra. Sir, letter D po.
Luto nga ba itong mga manok o sige na lang muna luto? Ha? Hapunan ba? Panghapunan? O... Wala ko ba muna sa kalamansi, ha? Kalamansi. Wala ko yung mga libang kalamansi.
So, magkano po? Short. By how much?
4,500 po.
4-5. Tingnan natin kung nagsasabi ng totoo to si Liza. So, count natin, ano? Currency and
Sir,
cost.
sorry po, sir.
Ha?
Sir, sorry po, nawala po ako kanina.
Nawala ka, oo. Ayan, sinasabi ko sa'yo, mag-CPA ka muna bago ko mag-ano eh.
Sorry po, sir.
So, umayos ka, Liza, ha? 1,000
Yes po,
for
sir.
postage. Okay. 2,000 for supplies. Cash advances to employees, 3. So, total vouchers, 6. The eat check, 4,000. Replenishment check, 18,000. Check payable to Meralco. Oops. Meron pang unused postage. Tama natin. Unused postage. 500. Payable to Meralco. 3.5. Ano yan? $49,000. The accountability is the setup. Original setup is 45,000. Repayments for the unused postage of 500. Party, bakit hindi natin sinama to kanina? Wala yung pera. Okay? Yung pera nakasama dito. Okay? So, contribution to birthday party. 4.5. Kano lahat ito? 45, 50, 53,500 pa yan. 53, 500. So, the shortage must be 4.5. Galing talaga. No? Pagkano po yung cost to be presented in the balance sheet? Anybody?
35,000 po.
Kano?
35,000 po.
Okay, check natin ha. Remaining currency and coins, exclusive of other funds. May nakasama dito. Alin? Ito po. So, 17 minus 4.5. Pagkano yan? 12.5 ba yan? 12,500. Tapos, meron po tayong replenishment check of 18,000. Ayan. Employee check, hindi po umubra kasi dahil po siya, no, hindi siya acceptable for deposit. Wala naman tayong vouchers for the next accounting period. So, this is your cash. Okay? Prove natin. Originally, the setup is for 45,000. Okay? Sa adjustment, we look for expenses, advances, and prepayments. So, among the expenses, ito po. Supplies, postage, supplies, cash advances. Bumili ng postage sa 1,000, kaya lang may natira na 500. So, split natin to. Yung nagamit expense, yung natira asset. Debit, postage expense, 500. Unused postage, 500. There is supplies expense of 2,000. The HIP check is also receivable or advances to employees. That's it. Pakihan po yung dalawa. 7,000 ba yan? 7,000. Ba yun? 4,500. Ayan. Pakihan nga po. Magkano po yung total debit natin? Tama ba to? 14,500?
Opo.
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, credit to petty cash, 14,500. So, 45 minus 14,500. So, yung po bang proof of cash, gusto niyo pang
Recording
i-discuss?
stopped.
Gusto niyo pang i-discuss ko yung proof of cash? Kasi i-discuss to sa audit prob nyo. Do you want proof of cash? Gusto niyo po bang makita pa ito, yung proof of cash? Okay, sige, pakita ko lang sa inyo. Pabasa daw, please. Please read. Liza, tawag ka, Liz. Liza, nawala na naman si Liza.
Sir, nandito ito.
Nandiyan ka. Oh, sige, nandiyan ka.
Janice Reyes po, sir.
Yes, De Los Reyes.
Reyes po, sir. Janice Reyes.
Reyes.
You are auditing the cash and bank account of Pamela Manufacturing Company. As of December 31, 2022, your examination revealed the following. For the bank statement,
Matapang yung aso, no? Yes, go ahead, go.
balance December 1, 2022, 876,750. Deposit 20, 9,153,760. Check 64 plus debit memos. Negative 8,524,300. Service charge for new checks 2,250. Balance December 31, 2022 1,503,960. For the company records, November 1, 652,070 debit. November 30, 6,654,410. November 3, credit ay debit 6,824,290. December 1, bank reconciliation 38,400. December 31, cash receipt 9,198,720 debit. December 31, cash disbursement 8,574,600 credit. Your review of last month's bank reconciliation in the current bank statement revealed the following. Outstanding check November 30, 2022, 254,720. December 31, 2022, 335,610. Deposit in transit November 30, 2022, 164,220. December 31, 2022, 209,180. Check the number 359 for office repairs was written for 6,950 but recorded in the cash disbursement journal has 9,650. The bank deducted the check as 6,950. The error happened in November and is not yet recorded as of December 31. A check written on the account of the Pamplona company for 5,830 was deducted by the bank from the Pamela account. Including with the bank statement was debit memorandum dated December 31 for 24,750 for interest on a notes loan taken by the Pamela Manufacturing Company of November 30. The service charge for the new check has not been recorded. The November 30 bank's reconciliation show has reconciling items has service charge of 3,500 and a customer DIF check for 34,900.
Okay.
How much?
So, looking for the adjusted receipts and disbursement for this December as well as the adjusting entries. So, yung pong proof of cash, wala po tayong ginagawa dito kundi i-prove yung accuracy ng receipts and disbursement for a given period. Okay? So, bali ganito lang po yan. Una, ilatag natin yung records by the bank. The balance by December 1. That is the balance per bank by November 30 carry forward the following day. 876,750. Deposits. These are the receipts by the bank for the month of December. So receipts is 9,153,760. Whereas the deductions or disbursement by the bank, dalawa. 8,524,300 and this one. So magkano yung summation ng disbursement na yun? 8,524 plus 2,000. 8,526,550 ba yan? 8,526,550. Ayan. So leaving a balance of 1,503,960. So ito naman po, ano lang yan? November balance plus receipts minus disbursement, that would be the balance at the end. Paki-double check po kung tama ito. Tama po ba yung 1,503,960? November balance plus the receipts in December minus disbursement in December, that will be December 31st balance. Everybody, please use your calculator. Tama po ba yung ating 1,503,960? Anak, wag yan. Palitan mo yan. Change that one. Oo, palitan mo yan.
Bakit?
Masyadong mahaba.
Di naman eh. Sama daw.
Okay, sige.
Sama daw. Pagkakita ba?
Everybody, please check on the accuracy of this.
Oops.
Nandiyan pa ba kayo? Liza, nandiyan ba kayo?
Yes po, sir.
Tama ba yung 1,503,960? November balance plus the receipts minus disbursement. Ito po yung ending balance as of December 31st per record by the bank. Yun po yung sa bank statement. Ano? Now, yung cash account naman natin for November 30, that would be November 1. Tapos sa November 30, meron daw CR. Ano yung comfort room ba yun? Cash receipts. No? So, addition. Meron pong posting that represents cash disbursement. So, yung total ng cash disbursement journal is this. Paki-ano daw? 6,520,70 plus this minus the cash disbursement. Can you get me the balance by November 30? 6,520,70 plus 6,824,290 minus 6,654,410. Magkano po lahat yan? Magkano raw? Tama ba to? 821,920? Everybody? Is that 821,920?
821,950 po, sir.
950. 821,950. Okay. Now, for the month of December, dun sa posting sa ledger natin, merong nakalagay ng cash receipts. So, these are the receipts recognized in December by the book. Summation is 9,198,720. Whereas, sa disbursement, dalawa yung ibinawas niya. Coming from the bank recon and this one. Can you add the two, please? Magkano yung summation ng dalawa? Tama ba? 8613010.
Yes po, sir. Tama po.
8613010. Okay, get me the ending balance. November plus the receipts minus the disbursement. Magkano po yan?
$1,407,660 po.
4
407 po. 660.
660. Ganon.
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, ulitin ko lang ano. Yung pong mga unadjusted balance galing sa bank statement. Yun namang sa book, galing sa ledger natin. Tayo may control dito. Okay? Now, again, yung proof of cash, we want to check on the accuracy of the receipts and disbursement for a given period. So, outstanding checks among the reconciling item. Checks originates from the book. Galing dito. That was deducted by the book in November, but not recognized by the bank yet. So, to reconcile, bawas natin dito. Outstanding check is 254,720. The outstanding check are checks issued in November and presented to the bank in December. So, isinama ni Bangko as part of December disbursement. But that should have been November. And since you want to prove the accuracy of receipts and disbursement for December, tanggalin natin yung para sa November. So, minus 254,720. Okay? Outstanding checks by December. Origin is the book. Included on the disbursement by the book, but not presented to the bank yet. So, hindi kasama dito. To reconcile, isama natin. The outstanding check for December is 335,610. So, deduct 335,610. Okay? Deposit in transit. Origin is the book added by the book in November but not recognized by the bank yet. So, to reconcile, the deposit in transit in November of 164,220 must be added to November balance. Ano ba yung deposit in transit? Collection at the end of the month, deposited the following day. That was deposited December 1. So it was recognized by the bank as receipts for December. But that should have been for November. So we take it out of December. So the deposit in transit for November is 164,220. Bakit nga natin binawas? Kasi po gusto nating malaman kung magkano yung tamang receipts and disbursement for December. Okay? Deposit in transit December. Origin is the book. That was recognized as part of the receipt by the book, but not received yet by the bank. So wala dito. Hindi magtatali. To reconcile, we will add the deposit in transit here. Deposit in transit for December is 209,180. And of course, that should be an addition to your ending balance. 209,180. $359 for office repairs, written for $6,950, recorded in the disbursement book as $6,996.50. The bank deducted the check as $6,950. Error happens in November and not yet recorded as of December. Magkano ba yung error? Can you get me the error here? 6,950 ang record, 9,650. Magkano yung difference? How much is the difference? Calculator, everybody.
2,700.
2,700. So, sobra ang binawas. Ito yung tama. Itong ibinawas. So, the error happens on the book side. Tama kay bangko. Mali si book. I-correct natin. Sobra yung binawas. Balik natin yung sobra. 2,700 ba kanyo? Wala raw correction na naganap noong December. Okay lang. Hindi naman kasi pan-December yan. Pang-November yan eh. So, what you will do kapag ka po ganun, extend mo na lang dito. As this will be, that would be added to the December balance. 2,700. Okay? Check written in the account of Pamplona for 5,830 was deducted by the bank to Pamela's account. Pamela tayo. Yung cheque ni Pamplona sa atin binawas. So, pagka po walang date, ibig sabihin current month yan. No? So, part ng disbursement na isinama dito, hindi atin. That should have been for Pamplona. So, tanggalin natin sa disbursement. Magkano yan? 5,3, 5,8, 5,830. Ayan. Balik natin yung pera sa cash account. 5,830. Okay? Included in the bank statement was debit memo for 24,750 for interest on a note taken out by Pamela. So, nangutang si Pamela. Okay? Ginawasan tayo ng interest ng bangko in December. Nangutang tayo nung November. Starting December, bayad na tayo. Ito yung binawas na interest. So, origin is the bank. Sinama po sa disbursement ni bank, sa atin wala. Okay? So, to reconcile, isasama po natin yan as part of our disbursement. And that is 24,750. And of course, disbursement is a reduction to your cash account. 24,750. The service charge for the new check has not been recorded. That is the service charge for the new check of 2,250. That is bank charges for December. Bank charges originates from the bank. That was included as part of the disbursement by the bank, but not recognized yet by the book. Kasama dito, kay book wala. So, isama natin to reconcile. So, bank charges for December is 2,250. And of course, bank charges are reduction to your balance. 2,250. Okay? November 30, bank reconciliation. Ito, bank recon, 38. Consists of service charge of 3.5 and the IP check or NSF check of 34,900. If you add the two, that will be added here. No? So ano bang nangyari dito? Sinama natin as part of this. Okay? But this one is for November. So tanggalin natin. Ano-ano po yan? Service charge for the month of November that should have been deducted to the November balance. But it was recognized as part of the disbursement for December. Since you want to check on the accuracy of the disbursement, tatanggalin natin to dito. 3.5. So we did the IP check. The IP check happens in November. So that was deducted by the bank. To reconcile, we also deduct the IP check of 34,900. Okay? But in our computation, pinagsama natin yung dalawa dito. It was recognized as disbursement for December, but that should have been for November. So we take it out of November. Ayan. Okay? So adjusted balance for November is this. Adjusted receipts. Adjusted disbursement. Adjusted balance. Okay? Kapag hinihingan ka ng adjustment, dito ka lang tumingin sa current period. Yung inad, debited to cash in bank. Ano ba yung credit dito? Error in recording office repairs. O di credit mo yung office repairs expense. Okay? Debit bank charges, binawas sa cash, credit cash in bank. Okay? Ito, binawas na naman. So, kung binawas na naman, another reduction to your cash account. Ano ba yan? That is interest on the loans taken in November. So, you debit interest expense and credit cash in bank for the adjustment. Okay? So, as I told you, hindi ko na po sakop ito eh. Yung proof of cash will be taken in your audit pram. No? Pinakilala ko lang sa inyo yung proof of cash. Okay? So, everybody get ready for the screenshot. This is problem 1. Pwede na po kayo mag-screenshot. Problem 2. Problem 3. Problem 4. Problem 5. Problem 6. Problem 7. Problem 8. Problem 9. Problem 10. Problem 11. Problem 12. Problem 13. And the last number, problem 14. Okay, open cam nga, everybody, please. Just need to talk to you.